Hey everyone, welcome back to a peak bloom Sakura Watch update in Hyde Park for May 5th, 2022. I've visited the park early in the morning the past couple of days for interviews, and the contrast between how much bloom could be seen couldn't be greater. The difference between a day of warmer, sunny weather is honestly telling just how much of an effect the weather has on the cherry blossoms. I've labeled the video to show how the trees looked on the rainy May 4th morning, and then compared the contrast of how quickly they opened up on a much sunnier May 5th morning. We are definitely into Hyde Park's 2022 peak bloom blossom season, with most trees showing anywhere from 50 to 75% of open blossoms today. Here was the view upon Cherry Tree Hill, just across the road from Grenadier's Cafe. One of the largest trees in Hyde Park was proudly showing off its peak bloom crown, the same crown that can be seen in the city's BloomCam. Even though some trees are behind by a few days, that will make for an even fuller showing of blossoms as they too open over this Mother's Day weekend. Both the trees and the weather are going to look beautiful. Here are some photos showing how they look today. As we walk past the bottom of Cherry Hill and follow the path along Grenadier Pond, we can see how some of the trees are still waiting to fully open up. Most of the trees only had a tiny percentage of blossoms beginning to open, but they too will begin their bloom with sunnier days ahead. Examples can already be found by the grove of trees near the dock. The story is quite different from the sports fields, where here we can see nearly all of the sakura trees that frame the area are at 65 to 80% in bloom. These trees offer several low-level branches for catching incredible close-up photos, but please don't pick or shake the branches. Closest to the Bloor Street entrance, these trees provide a great welcome before heading toward Cherry Tree Hill. If you plan heading out over the weekend, do note that Hyde Park remains closed to all motorized vehicles during the blooming period. TTC Wheel-Trans and city vehicles are the only exceptions. The blossoms began to open earlier this week, up to about 50%. As of May 5th, the sunnier weather has helped the trees propel into peak bloom with up to 75% and will grow as more blossoms open over the weekend. With a fair weather forecast, this peak bloom should last between May 5th and continue to May 12th, depending on any changes in the weather. And that wraps up this peak bloom episode of Sakura Watch. Thanks for watching. Please comment below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share this video. And remember, you can always visit sakurahydepark.com to see the full update and high-quality photos. Hoping everyone has a chance to enjoy this cherry blossom season, and watch for more updates soon.